Hey everyone, Raphael with Main Street Motors. I'm going to be bringing you today a few tips on how to properly fill out a credit application. In today's market, most deals are finance deals. When you go to buy a car, most people cannot spend $25,000, $35,000 on a vehicle. So what do? They say, let's get it financed. And when you're ever getting a finance through your credit union or your local bank, they're going to ask for a credit application. What this does is gives you a really good picture to the creditor of how you're standing and how you're going to be able to pay the bill or not. And there is a big deal when you properly fill out a credit application on getting approved or not, and sometimes even the interest rate. So it's very important that you fill out a credit application properly. The first thing they're going to look at is name, address, phone number, where you work at. Where it gets really tricky is if you have less than 2 years of job time or 2 years of residential time where you live, it can make a difference on how you properly fill out the application. Let me explain. Let's say, for example, you put on your application, I'm 3 months on my job as a meat cutter for Publix. And you did not put on the application your previous job. Well, guess what? That creditor is going to look at you that you're still in a probation period at your job, you're high risk, and they're probably not going to do the loan. But where does the change come? When you properly fill out the application. When you click that previous button, if you're filling out, or you write it in, and you put your previous job time. Let's say your previous job time, hey, I was 10 years at a different company. Guess what? Now you went from 3 months as a meat cutter, and now you're, 10 years been cutting meat. This is something that he does. It's a career. It makes a world of difference on the approval. So you catch that? It's so important to properly fill that out. Sometimes banks ask for references. And yes, the references make a difference. Whether it's your brother's name, address, and phone number, or they sometimes are asking for banking, specifically for commercial loans. They want to know how you're doing, who's your bank. All these things make a world of a difference. But the main thing I want you to focus on is on that job. Make sure to always have at least 2 years of previous history. And it can be cut up into 6 months. And the other thing is, that I'm going to say is, if you're a student, write down that you were a student and what your degree was on, if you completed it, if it was vocational. I'll give you an example. Let's say, for example, you're 6 months on the job as a computer tech guy, and you're doing software design. And they says, how long have you been at your job? You put 6 months. And then you put nothing for previous. Well, on previous, I would put student. I got my master's degree in it. I was in school for 5 years, and it makes a world of a difference. Because now you have a career, not just a job. You have your degree that you were studying for. You're now in your career, and your trajectory is going to be nice and safe for the creditor to give you a $20,000 loan. So these are some of the important tips to properly fill out a credit application. And again, hopefully this brought you some value when you're getting some financing out there to get things done properly and to get the best rate and the best chance of getting approved. Thank you so much.